This is the mystery voice.
We got the brand new iPhone 16 in a mouse limitless case and some MacBooks.
And we will just bring that over. Evening all. There are people watching. Hello, people watching. Let me just bring our intro music down in the background. So yes, one, it's a test flight, but two, I've done this on Twitch, so this is more just kick the tires. Is everything working? We have some new graphics and frames. We're up to 1080p HD here. This is going to be a bit rambly compared to the editorials that you've had before. I'm just now going to lean over and see how well I sound on my other laptop, which is about 10 seconds behind. Okay, that balance is okay so far, but we'll see how that happens going on in the game. I'm just watching that view count watching up. That's okay, fair enough. Right then, so what are we doing? We are doing a test flight of the delightful Asp Scout, which is up there. I say delightful, it's a bit of branding. It has a very specific role. It's one of the fastest hooning, slippery craft that you're going to actually get as we go through the game. I have a checklist over here, which is not lined up or anything to show you on the screen. Sorry, not that impressive yet. Right, okay, it does have a lot of ticky boxes on it. Right then, do the opening screens with the ZX Spectrum code work? Apparently so, yes. Well, you saw that coming in. Let me just check the AFK screen is going as well, so we should just be able to switch that over. Yep, wait for the keyboard, back Charlie, lovely. And we'll just bring that back again. So, check on that. Lovely. Oh, and obviously I'm going to watch back the stream afterwards so I can get a good look at the visuals. Comments are always welcome for those of you watching, even if it's just a wave and say hi. I'm now up to 4, which means there are at least 3 people I don't know about. Hi, 3 people. Right then, okay, so check. Does it work without the camera? Check that screen. Yes, it does work without the camera. Right, okay. Does it work with the camera? Yes, it works with the cameras, right. Okay, so now we need to check the other camera view. So first of all is the webcam. Hello webcam. Yep, webcam is working fine. Check. Does it work with the standby test card? Not yet, it doesn't. There it does now, yes. It takes a second or two to load in from the stream elements, of course, because this bit of the camera is a stream elements one. I don't know why I'm waving with my hands, you can't see it, that's why the test card is up. There we are. Quadrivium, 07 so far so good, thank you very much. Did I even mention it? I think I nudged it in your, yeah, you got invited, that's one. I don't know about the other 2. Right then, again, I'm holding my hands up, let's just remove the test card, because that is working nicely on the test card as well, so let's just tick Icarus. Ho ho. Right then, so there are various things that will show you what's happening in the game more than what you can see on the game screen. And one of them is Icarus. And I thought, you know what? I need to have something in the corner going on. And so we have that. So we'll go for the, let's just bring this one in. There we are. I think this is going to be quite small when it comes onto the main screen, but it does make things look just a little bit, ooh, what's going on there? And you can see, here's the thing, you can see the power distribution going on here. You can see fuel when we come to land, you can see land along, you can also spot things that have lit up in the corner. My eyesight is bad, but you can see dock and mast lock tick there in the corner. And I don't know, I'd love it if there was something else that I could customize in there. I will be open to any suggestions from that. But at the moment, I'm just going to keep that there. But also, it means I can reference things because Icarus also has this view, so we can go for. I maybe should put a camera in on my Icarus as well. But there we go. So that gives you the status display. But of more interest is, so for example, when we're exploring, we can have a look at the navigation display. Have a look at the system where it is now. thankfully, because Elite Dangerous has the open log file, and anybody can get to that, then we can have a look. So whenever we go exploring on the ship and the craft, we can bring that in. We've got our normal text lookup as well. We don't have any routes planned here, but when we do, I don't. Why don't I just set up a route just now? I haven't actually tested that in the game, so let's just swing back to the game. I could really do with a second monitor here. Gonna have to come out the camera mode. Sorry, folks. And let's just go to Shin, shall we? There we go. Set a route. There we go. Why did that take 3 goes? The server's having fun. So we can see there, if we now see the bottom corner, something is going on. And you can see the route. And of course we have the all-up route, which allows us to see where we're going, distance of going, whether it's possible to refuel. I have this actually on a side monitor because it is a web client. So as we do more and more, that's going to be there. But probably the more interesting one is the ship loadouts. This one here shows off the what's happening to the ship. This one here shows off the ship itself. Okay, so I think we can tick off Icarus, and Icarus will explain. What's next on my list is to go through the Scout build. At some point we will do an actual official build for the Scout, but let's just have a quick talk about it there just now, so anybody coming back to refer to this one can just go, oh, fair enough, that's what's going on with your ship build. And it is this. So first of all, hard points. Why do I have a mining laser? This is a little thing that I picked up when I started off doing hull seals. If you're on a big explorer craft out in the middle of nowhere, it's kind of important for you to have the basic things like like iron and carbon and zinc, and the basic ones, partly synth oxygen. And if you're in real trouble and you've got to spend 25 minutes refueling oxygen every time to get back to an emergency carrier, whoever many jumps away, you will need those materials. And if you run out of those materials, the only way to pick them up again is to chip them off an asteroid or to go land on a planet, which might be difficult, especially if you're out of fuel or waiting. So mining lasers are in case I desperately in the last minute need to mine asteroids when I'm out in the black just to get very small materials. It's like a ton. Yeah, it's a 1D hardpoint. It is the smallest you can get, but when the time comes, that's needed, and it only shaves off like 0.05 in the light year range. This is not an all-up. This is a Scout. That's the whole point of it. Optional internals. FSD booster should be obvious. Fuel scoop should be obvious. Control Olympic 3D. Kind of keep the weight down. Kind of keep the energy down. It doesn't have a long range on it, but it still has the same speed of collector. So again, when you're out about getting materials, just get that. Cargo rack. Slot 4, so that will allow me just basically 4 limpets, if I remember right. That gives me 8 in the cargo space. I should know this. I've been around the game often enough. Yep, so that gives me 8 on the capacity. Planning vehicle hangar should be obvious. Advanced docking computer because I'm lazy sod. Super cruise because I'm lazy sod and I don't like jumping into a star and not stopping. And the planetary port suite everybody has. Core internals, yep, tuned a fair bit. Power plant. Power plant is worth noting there. It goes for low mission, so we can scoop faster, scoop closer. Thrusters, again, keeping the heat down, but more than enough on the top speed. Again, keep the temperature down, get in, scoop faster. Power distro, going for lightweight on this one on a 4D, but as charge enhanced, so it helps all round. Lightweight on the sensors, keep the weight down. Fuel tank at standard. Life support, lightweight again. Lightweight alloy, max it out because it never weighs anything. And hyperdrive overcharge, which is the game name for SCO. Utility mounts heatsink launcher, just in case. And that second one, because you can leave 2 in the Astro Scout, it's the frame shift wake scanner, because every time you leave a station, certainly populated area, just, you know, open it up, ding ding ding, grab some signals, before you go. data is always the hardest thing. Even the abundance of materials that we have nowadays for engineering data is still the difficult one. A little bit of that every single time, and it gets you through. Icarus also shows me the blueprints that are used in the ship, what's available, the engineers that are unlocked. Allows me to go through materials, so you can see there, like the Cat 6 on raw materials, pretty much maxed out. Also, handily lets you know what they would be used for. Anyway, I keep forgetting, it goes the other way around. Cat 1 is number 5. Anyway, yeah, you can see that. Pretty maxed. And you have similar for manufacturers. So yeah, bit down a proto radio. And encoded. And Thargoid specific, which will become more important when time actually goes boom. Right, okay. 3 people have got bored. Goodbye, 3 people. To everybody else who's left, hello. Right then. Okay, so that's all fine there. At some point I will make the call whether Icarus needs to be resized. It's quite difficult to do that consistently, or whether I find something else. Maybe not, we'll find something else. Anyway, back to that. Right, tick that off the list. Gone through scout build. Check. Right, okay. So, the takeoff, climb out, Icarus flight display, super cruise, Icarus planetary, then a carrier drop. Okay. So let's just should not need to carry limpets on this trip. We're not going to be collecting anything, so limpets can stay behind. Yep. Sticks up. Having all my truck around, yeah, that's going to just stay around steady as well. Okay, loud things are happening, so I can check the volume. 2 secs. Game volume needs to drop a little bit. That's the desktop audio under, so we'll just bring you down to 16, I think. Okay, yeah, we'll carry on. From there, let's make another loud noise and talk over the loud noise and see how that sounds on the other screen. That I suspect is just going to be a balance because I don't have a great memory. Okay, let's try it once more at 19 dB against 10 dB. Would help if I talked. I think that's about it. Maybe we just bring the game on just up a little bit, and then we'll just check on the next couple of streams. So it's 17 and 10. Okay, right then. 17, 10 on the DB. Let's just write that down on the checklist. And 10 dB there, right. Okay, it's desktop audio, so me increasing my volume won't make any difference to the actual. Right then. Good to go. Let's take us up. Gears up. Oh, looking good there. Now we're not going to fly there, was there? Do we have a planet nearby? 80 light seconds, that'll do. Let's head there. Okay, and we're just going to talk through the jump and acceleration for me to get the noise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. all of that going through, and there's the drop. Okay, for those of you who are just listening in, would appreciate just a little note on the volume there. It's coming in, it's a rocky moon, should be okay for landing. Something, 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 click subscribe, like, and the alarm bell, yada, yada, yada. Welcome everybody who's just joined us. Some of you are coming in. It's a live stream, but it's called Test Flight for a reason. We're not testing the ship. I know my Asp Scout. It's lovely. You will disagree with me. We're more testing the stream to YouTube. A couple have been done to Twitch. I say a couple have been done to Twitch before. Quite a few. But feels like Water Spectrum's just starting to get a little bit more exciting and interesting. So there we go. And that takes us into an orbit, and there's probably nothing available here. That's fine. Let's take an SCO run out to this one. SCO does not run when Super Cruise active, it's on the cursor. Quadro, thanks for that, all good on the volume, and we wait for it to cool down. Dun, 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 dun. It'd be really nice if there was a light that would just say what's going on. Oh, look, I can do this. There we go, I can just change that. There we go, and that changes over quite nicely in terms of the distance there. We've got a Super Cruise light on the lower control panel. I have old eyes, but I can just about make that out. Super Cruise. That might be good enough, actually. That might be good enough, partly because it's something different, and partly it just gives a little bit more information for those of you who are watching. Yay! Clip of shame. Dear people who make SEO, try and work out how we can do a safe 7-second drop. Right, let's come out of Super Cruise on this one. 75%. Gravity well, 50%. You're going too fast to do a drop. Yay. There we go. And if you'll always go, why an Asp Scout? Well, look at that turning circle. Just look at that turning circle. Isn't it lovely? I like it. Okay? This is an unoccupied, unsettled system. Let's maybe just swing around for that crater, shall we? Very, very... There we go, swing us round. Yeah, gives us a nice visual there. 50% thrust. One of the things you might have noticed is don't fly with shields in this car. And partly because this is like the camera ship, it's not the main runaround ship in the bubble, although I do tend to use it for that. It's much because it was like this or the Olympic controller, or, I mean, it's the ship details. You just bring that back to, I have a Nicholas panel on the side. Yeah, puts the cargo rack and the collector limpets are both class 3, so if you've got to put a shield, you've kind of either got there or downgrade the fuel scoop, so at the end of the day, it's just like, you know what, run shieldless. And I suspect it's because of the time I've spent with anti-Xeno combat that running shieldless does not feel scary. Somewhere along here, this is really nice. I mean, those are huge walls. We're still at 8 kilometers altitude. those are the side walls. Whoa. Right. Where shall we set down? That small one there, I think. That one there. Let's just set down there, shall we? Okay, well, thanks to everybody else coming in view-wise. This is not exciting. Maybe it is exciting. It can be exciting if you talk in the comments, or you can just watch and chill. We're just checking out a couple of systems. I am getting a look at various things. How they look on the YouTube stream compared to the Twitch stream, but also different graphics, different splash cards, different things going around. So just generally having a look at what things look like. Oh, look at that rocky outcrop there. Okay, throttle back. 300 meters. Gear down. Under 200 knots. It's like pumice stone, isn't it? No, I do not want auto landing. Switch that off. What is that? There we go. Gears down, yep.
Hull integrity compromised. Taking damage.
Need.
Flight assist off.
Okay, let's just
Assist on.
drift down on the flight assist trick, shall we?
Flight
Rather
assist
than use the ventrals.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Flight
go.
assist off.
Still takes a little bit. Well, this is an explorer craft. If I was exploring, I would have a shield on for things like that. Okay, right then. Let's just open up the hangar. Basically just keeping that nice to run the
Flight assist on.
slightly lower, as I said. You saw earlier with the power plant, it's a clean emissions power plant. It's just nice. Let's just bring up the camera for a second for this stuff here. I haven't got a toggle switch on this yet, so all we have to do is literally just switch off the feed from that. There we go. Yeah, Icarus doesn't have a screen. I mean, that's just... Okay, external camera, yes please. Far away from the ship. Can you let me get further back? You can, that's not bad. Oh, yeah, that shot. Oh, yes. Let's do that, which means I want to put the rover about here. Okay. This gets stuck very easily. I want that picture. I want that picture. Right. Let's try that again, shall we? So, cockpit. sun went down already. Can't right. The rover is literally behind the one rock I wanted. You know what? Yeah, it's okay. I'd be having the rover there, which is a little bit jealous. There we go. Should we go with that? That. I can cheat. Like if we just put that rock there. Come on. There. I like that. I like that. Right, okay, so let's just... I can screenshot that manually here. That's the one on YouTube I like. I like that. An asp scout half in front of something. Yeah, right, okay. I thought I left the handbrake on. Right, okay, let's just head back in. Head back up and do the carrier landing. And go from there. So yeah, everybody, hello. This is the face you don't normally see. And the fact we've got people coming in and out. Never had that much on Twitch. I suspect that's because we've got a slightly more active alert system on YouTube than we would have on Twitch. But there we go. Just take it easy. There we go. Right, we'll go from here back to the carrier, land, little debrief, and then we'll go. But first of all, let's go to the checklist. Take off done. Icarus check. Super Cruise check. Icarus planetary. That was the other bit I was going to show. Yep. Let me just bring up the full Icarus display on that one. Check how that is looking. Yep. So we can see there. We don't have anything down for the SRV. What we do have is planetary navigation. So you can see that we're in southeast 131. That's the direction we're facing. We've got latitude and longitude. We also have altitude as well. So let me just take off screen or just watch that one check through as well. Shut down the hangar because we're going to need the spool up. Gear up. You can see that from the switch. Okay, so 1.27 showing in the computer and 1.7 showing on our flight display. That's a win. You can see the fuel factor drop down as well. And now it's up there, you can see the various lights, sensors and alert statuses that you will pick up. Now, for those of you who are watching who probably know Elite Dangerous, you might know a better system than that, in which case please tell me. I like that one. If there are others that are more customizable or everything, happy to do that. But one of the reasons I like that is it also means that I can just have this tablet sitting to the side as well. Okay. Oh, I never powered up Matrix. We'll do that on the cat. We'll do that another day. We'll do that. We'll do Matrix another day. That's another tool. Right. Okay. So, let's just bring that back. Now, do you want the face or do you want the? Can't do both. I'd have to do another graphic to do both. Leave that just now. Let's get ourselves back to the carrier. Like that. Actually, while we're on here, people go, "What use is an app Skype?" I shall show you. Let's just put flight assist off. Now, with no shields, this is probably really stupid, but the amount of maneuverability you have. Let's just do an speed boost. Let's get ourselves level. See here now. cafe off. Look at that sun. The sunlight reflecting off the canyons. That manoeuvre will be that speed, that twist. It's always a twist in the end. Ever wonder what an Asp Scout would be good for? Hooning. Okay. Let's get out of Dodge. Let's all head back. Nice, and although welcome to the stream. I'd love to know how you found me, whether you're off with the Discord, regular watcher, or you've just found me on the live tab. You might have worked out we're just testing a couple of systems here, mostly the YouTube streaming, the software, and the new displays that are up. I know how good my Asp Scout is. Nobody else does. Well, I have tea, so I will now check my new book. That's great, I can have tea without slurping. Ooh. I mean, I can't, but I can mute it. Right. Let's head back to the carrier. I did like that place. Talbot Rothwell. There we are. Yes, I could fly manually, but you know what? When I'm doing AXI duties, I fly home manually. This way I can just drop it in. Actually, we're still inside our own tree, so let's just... Yes, you come at it from the other side outside the gravity line. Trying to work out when to stop SEO. I just haven't got it yet, so we'll just do it this way. There we go. That'll bring us in faster. Right, let's have a look at the checklist. What's left on the checklist? Carrier drop. About to do that now. Landing circuit. Go back to Icarus flight display. Mats and build. We've already done that actually. And we've done the flight display, so let's just tick those off. So now it's just come in for a nice landing. Okie doke. Bring that in manually, I think. Well, thank you all for popping by. At some point there will be a regular schedule for streaming. But it's working now. I can just pop it through. There's going to be some stuff with Thargoids over the next couple of days. Who knows after that? What I do know is actually quite a simple thing. This is working. And I'm looking over here because that's where my other monitor is, and laptop, so I can bring you through that way. My Icarus terminal is kind of there. But anyway. Talbot Rothwell. Engines in the back. And I'm just going to execute a good old standard traffic pattern approach.
Docking request granted.
Okay, bring us up into this. There we go. Okay, base leg is there, geared out. Pad 12. Pad 12 looking good. I think we just turned straight on the glide slope. Okay, 15 degrees intercept glide slope. is down. Engine's full, no shields. Okay, that should bring us there. Stabilizers off. There's the doorway. Supreme speed. Settled in nicely. And touchdown. Touch hard, 4% lost. Can't miss the scout, I throw it around. it's fruity. Right now. Let's drop ourselves down. Right, okay, I think that is us. Landing circuit. Jack. Right. So that is everything I needed to check. I need to go back and watch some stuff. Check how it all looks, but I'll be keeping an eye over there. And just switch back to Icarus. So I just have that as a reference. Camera's rolling good. Go to the front camera. And sit there nicely. Right. Well, thank you all very much. I've been browsing between 6 and 9, but it's given me a 39 number for everybody adding together. So a few of you have stayed all the way. Thank you very much. What else? Well, there'll be a normal episode of talking to you. I shouldn't have to bring that down. Right. So, what is there? I will probably try and squeeze in a live stream tomorrow night. So let's just say, what's the in-game time just now? In-game time is not showing anywhere. It was GMT. So it's 20:43. So 2000 game time tomorrow. Yeah, about that. Like, love, share, subscribe, alert buttons, subscribe, all of that jazz. Do that. There will be another episode of the Elite Scout on Friday. A little bit more opinion, a little bit less news. We'll go from there. Have I decided on what I'm doing script-wise yet? I don't think I have. At some point, I'm going to talk about the Asp Scout as minority, and Elite is a weekly soap opera. Oh, I've got What is the Barracuda? I might do that one. Yeah, alright. Not promising yet, because something might change between now and the Thursday night recording. But one of my sparks that I have is What is a Barracuda? You would probably need to be playing Elite for about 37 years to get that reference, but all will become clear. And if it's not next week, it'll be the week after, but it's to do with the Mandalay. So I think that's going to happen. So Elite Scout on Friday, live stream at some point this week. I did say to Quad that I was considering a live stream of just going out with a tourist ship and a dolphin and just doing some BSG stuff in a non-min-max. That was the other spark. You don't need to min-max. I forgot to write that down. I'm writing it down now. Building it up. Right. Other than that, it will be Titan duty for me over the next couple of days, probably on the XSF servers, Xeno Strike Force. You'll find it at xenostrikeforce.com. You'll find various discussions and live stream from Commander Meccan, CMDR Jaennics here on YouTube, and I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to shut the stream down now, but to shut down the stream, I need to remember where my shut down the stream music is. It's somewhere in the laptop. Because I had this when I was doing it on the Spectrum, but I can't exactly remember where it is. So I might just cheat and look up the YouTube version and do it that way. Yeah. Because I always like to have this little theme tune. I prefer to have one that isn't going to be picked up by copyright, which means I look up Wikimedia for the Radetzky March, which will find me the copyright-free version. That one there. It's copyright free because it's from the United States Marine Band, and because it's a government organisation, it's not copyrighted. It's also a very old piece of music, so we can run that to play off. I can open up the... oh, do you want to have a look at the back end? Very quickly, I wouldn't do this often, but we can have it here. Let me just switch back to the scene generator. Bring it over. There we are. Ha ha ha! Because it's my... because I do retro spectrum gaming, hence the name modern spectrum gaming, the scenes and the interstitials have actually got a ZX Spectrum running on them as well. So we have the timers, the texts, default tasks, streams. It's where the AFK came from. And if we are going to do an end of stream, we have an end of stream card, so we just choose that with 6. That rolls up with ZX Spectrum fav icons for your favourite website. Oh, I'm spoiling you now. And a little bit of music to finish off, and I'll just say thank you all very much for joining the stream. I shall be going back to check to see if everything is looking back fine, but I've got good reports from you in the comments. If there's any more, then you can drop them to me either through the YouTube channel or ewanspence@gmail.com, and we shall finish off with another Blue Danube. Blue Danube normally can go at the start, but we know it from talking. But we'll have just a little bit more strife, a little bit more excitement. Radetzky March. Thanks for watching. This is the Elite Scout, signing out.